Are you a creative being and have a hard time managing your time getting things done? Here is the first thing you have to do to begin to move yourself in the direction that you want to go. Creativity is an abstract element of who we are, and it's kind of like up there. It abides up there somewhere, kind of out in the ether, something that we don't usually just grasp onto and nurture and cultivate so that it's always at our fingertips and we can use it whenever we want to and not wait for inspiration to come. The first way, the base, the foundation of doing that is to build up your foundation area. And how do we do that? The first thing that I do to build up my foundation was to create a morning routine. And for me, that means when I get up at around the same time every day. I get up, I make my bed. I go into the bathroom, I get dressed, go into the bathroom, and I kind of like primp myself up a little bit. Nothing extravagant, as you can see, but I make myself presentable for me, not for anybody else. So that when I go by a mirror and I look in, I say, hey babe, how you doing? So make my bed, fix myself up, primp up the bathroom just by wiping down the mirrors and in the sink and the toilet, and just always having that clean. Then I'll sweep or mop of the walking areas. I don't pick up the rugs. I don't do anything extravagant, just a little thing. I start the laundry and I start preparing the food for the day. That's it. Really, it only takes about 15 minutes to get all the basic stuff down. And then, while I'm cooking, I've started everything and I've got it going. I will exercise. That's the second one. And I may stand in the kitchen and lean on the counter and do push-ups from the counter or squats or practice some yoga poses just while I'm standing there in the kitchen. I have a dumbbell in the kitchen so I can, do some very light workouts. Just kind of incorporating the exercise into my day. Another thing to move to move your body is walk or run, whatever works for you. If you can't get out and you've got stairs in your house, nothing better. Just run up the stairs, come back down, run back up, come back down, and just do that over and over. There are ways that you can incorporate moving your body throughout the day. And the important thing about that is when you move your body, you're like shaking out all the gunk and cobwebs that are in there. And it's like opening the curtains and letting the sunshine in. It creates this inner sense of well-being, and it's vital for us. It really is. It's not just cleaning out the mind, but cleaning out the clutter in the body, and that is through movement. Dance. Great. I love to dance, and when nobody's around and nobody's looking, I'll turn it up and just let myself go. And that's a great way to move as well. Maybe one of my favorites. The third thing is meditation. I can't talk enough about the benefits you will receive from a tiny meditative practice. Just sit for 10 minutes. And it's not about emptying your mind and getting to this nirvana state and doing all of that. It has nothing to do with what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is just sitting with yourself and getting connected with the thoughts and the feelings that are happening in your mind today. And the practice is taking a breath, following the breath through the inhale and the exhale. That's it. And what you will find is very quickly your mind will go off and you will disappear from noticing your breath. The purpose is when you go off and you notice that you're lost in thought, is to bring yourself back into focus. That is the key element of meditation that will help you build this foundation to work from. So, the morning routine, some form of exercise of moving your body, and meditation. Just doing those three things will help you lift yourself up into another level. And what I mean by that is when you clear out the clutter in your house, this is your house. When you begin to create space. And when you have space in your inner world, in your inner home, then your creativity is always there, and it is always moving about and flowing. And you can access it at will, and you don't have to wait for inspiration to come. There are other elements and other levels that we can move on from here, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. Just do these three things. I do mine in the morning. That works best for me. If your time is afternoon or evening or in the middle of the night, do it whenever works for you. The ancient Greeks were fab, super cool people and extremely wise. Most of you have heard of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Socrates said, "Pan metron ariston," which means everything in measure. So if you think of a pendulum, you're not swinging way over here, you're not swinging way over here, which can be extremely exciting, but chaotic places. So he was talking about keeping the pendulum here somewhere in the middle and flowing within that state to keep a balanced life, because this is where balance happens. This is where the creative flow happens. In other words, being in the zone. It happens here, doesn't happen up here, and it doesn't happen over there. This is where you want to flow throughout your day. And you can do that every single day. And it's up to you. Don't sit back and wait for inspiration to happen. Don't sit back and wait for things to get done. Ain't gonna happen. You get out there and create it yourself. So, with that, I will leave you. Here's the thing. If you want to learn more about how to go about this process of building up your foundation, strengthening it and expanding it, feeling like you're really walking on your feet, standing your ground, so that your creativity can flow through you and you can be in command of your creative self, get in touch with me and let's talk about how I can help you through this process. It has to do with building the foundation. As I teach in my painting, first you build the foundations of painting before you go off and be your absolute creative being. If you haven't got a strong base, you're not able to successfully paint and create and express your beautiful, incredible version of this world. So get in touch with me and let's talk. Haven't got anything else, so I'm off for now. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.